So I'm in my garage. It's dark outside. I have some lighting. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. This is my drill press. I need to lower this table of this drill press way down so I can make a hole. Hopefully I have this tool all set up inside of this table. I want to turn this heart into a round hole. Right. Well, this is going to be a first. I need to lower this table down. I like this drill press because it's got this large throat. Now I've had to clean all of the rust off of that main spindle right there. And let's see what happens. Yeah. I think this drill press probably dates back to about 1940. It's old. I inherited it. Well, let's see. What's it doing here? I've never had it down this far. I've had this drill press for 25 years or more. And let's see. Let's go down more. Come on. I don't want to put any oil on this because, well, I need it to stick. But I do want it to open up. Maybe I'll just loosen this clamp here some more. You know, it's when I'm not looking that the missus decides to give me some extra work. So, we just carry on. Let's see now. What, yay big? Oh, there we go. Stay there. The beauty of having a drill press with this large throat, I can take something like this and not take it apart. And now it decides to go down all by itself. Well, let's see what we're at. Make sure I have enough here. I'm gonna have to muscle this thing back up. Bringing it down was easy. Bringing this beast back up again, well, that's going to prove to be a challenge. I brought the table back up a little bit. I just have to do some adjustments now. Let's see if I can get this cutter into the chuck. Yeah. I'm gonna tighten this chuck. It's, like I said, it's old. I hope it holds. I've tightened this chuck a bazillion times. Often these days it slips. Have to hope for the best. The bearings on this, well, they're worn. This thing here jiggles. I go plus or minus 32nd of an inch on diameters easily. A lot of play. But let's see what we can do now. Need to put this on here, and it's too high. So we're going back down. Where'd you go? Not exactly a lot of science to this one. That's a lot of muscle. Oh, look at that. Oh. Now I've got to move the table over. Really can't see what I'm doing. But down here is a table. See if I can show it to you. There's the table down here. I need to lower it and move it over to one side. So let's do that. Move it over here. I'm going to give this some support. Off to one side. There we go. Yep, that's looking good. I think I've got enough travel with that. Let's just bring you on in here. So that's where we're at. I got the table there. It's on the base. I just have to clamp this down, and then hopefully it can drill a hole using this jig and turn this heart into a circle. Off camera, I readjusted my drill press and the cutter, and I clamped everything down. Now this is going to spin around at a heck of a speed, and it has a leg on here. It's going to hit me in the hand, so I got to be careful of that. Number one rule when things are spinning, you don't wear gloves. So the gloves have to come off. I'll put them away. Safe place. You can't have long sleeves either, because they don't catch on you, and it's virtually unforgiving. So I have to do some of that as well. Roll up the sleeves. Not exactly dressed to doing this kind of work. No jewelry. And right now, well, a heck of a lot of courage. Let's see what happens. I said, you gotta be careful of that arm spinning around, because it'll smack you and it will hurt. I'm going to go down slow, see if I can scribe a line. Well, I guess I went too hard on that one. Was doing a really good job, and then I don't know what happened there. Back to the drawing board. Well, you know, I had to abandon that idea. Take out the jigsaw. Got a nice circle here. I just have to follow the circle now. And let's see how that works. Oh boy. Definitely not dressed for this. Let's see what happens. Well, you know, the jigsaw worked. Managed to cut out a circle. And now I got a template for the other side. I'll just trace this out and do the same thing again. And there we have it. 2 holes drilled out. Ugh. It's going to require some routing. So I'll take out the router, smooth this over, make it look like a really nice circle. Well, this is what it looks like. Hole is not exactly circular. I got some gouges up here, but it's on both sides. This doesn't look to be too thick, however. Same with this side here. I guess it might do. Well, let's see what we can do to clean this up. Well, now look at what I did. Well, I took out this side. I'm just not happy with this hole here at all. So we're going to have to come up with another plan. This is also split. Split here, it's split down here. And it's got some cracks and splits over on this side here as well. And it's rather rough. But you know, I have this piece. Now this end piece will fit. I can replace that just like this. And basically make this top piece new. Yeah, I got my table saw set up. Got the new blade on there. I'm just going to slice it all the way down here and salvage this piece. Of course, that board is also good for future projects. I'm going to have to do this off camera. And here they are. And, well, that's the other piece for another day. It's a good... I believe that this was cherry. Yeah, definitely a good solid hardwood. Now let's see what we can do with these two now to fix, well, that thing. You know, taking a closer look at this piece that I cut here, look at this. I put this together some years ago. I used a biscuit. Look at that. You can see the biscuit still there. And one here and one there. Looks like the biscuits had shrank a little bit. But they held together pretty good. Yeah, there they are. There's one. 1, 2, and 3. Well, I did the cuts. And as you can see, that this wasn't going to hold up at all. This will be the bottom piece, one of them, which I've cut. I'll just have to glue a section to it. I'm going to cut this side as well. And this one also has some issues. There's a crack here. It'll probably split in two. So I'll just slice it across here and, well, do the glue up and use this one. And there it is. I cut it off camera using a table saw, and trying to videotape it is a very dangerous thing to do. So out it goes. I'll just lower that blade. And we're going to put this one right there. Look at that. It's almost a perfect match. Lucked out on that one. All that's left to do now is to get a hold of those clamps over there and some glue and let it sit overnight. Well, after some debate with me, myself, and I, decided to give these joints here a biscuit. Well, here's my biscuit joiner, and there's the biscuits. Just a matter of cutting some biscuit joints right in here. I'll do the same with this one. And again, I'll have to do all of this off camera, glue it up. And there you have it, all glued up. Weights on the top where the seams are, all clamped. Well, we'll know in the morning. Let's see if this is flat all the way across the bottom. Hard to see. It's a little bit of warping right there at the very end. Otherwise, yeah, it's pretty good.